out there.
Whoa.
It's very tanky frontliner, and of course,
this is tankiness.
Tankiness AF.
Yeah, and this is a Gem's signature Terizla. So a good amount of the damage comes from, again, Kelra, a little bit from Prince. Again, that's going to hurt when you're able to stack those, again, a mage's equivalent of free hits. Of course, just the amount of utility. Like, this lineup can actually do anything it wants. Isolation, CC, re-engage.
Travel.
It can also go anywhere it wants.
Vision.
Yeah.
Diversions.
But here's what's scary about it, is you're going up against a team that's so well-rounded and that has synergy through the roof, and that's BLCK International. I wonder what else they have left in the tank. What are they going to put in the hands of Salik Imam?
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
All right. That's a
Edith.
X-Borg? X-Borg.
X-Borg in the XP lane.
That's right.
All right. That's pretty, I guess that's focusing more on survival, making sure that you don't get beat down on lane.
I feel like this just, doesn't this also just dunk on Terizla in the lane?
Yep, and it ruins the off-of-fighting experience of the Akai and the Grok. I hate it. As a utility main, like I like these chunky heroes.
Yeah.
I always just ban out X-Borg,
right?
Like, no question.
He's usually just banned out. But this was a great draft. I feel like on equal sides.
That's
like
right.
They both are very strong. And we'll take a look at exactly the rating for both of them. But really, there's so many tools that both these compositions can use from start to the end of the game. And I think that's where you have to kind of consider the fact, like, how early do you want to end the game here if you're either of these teams? And also when it comes to scaling. Because we know what also Nathan's can do late game, man. Like how much damage they're able to output here. How much even, Claude takes a while to build up. But, okay,
that's probably
that's probably not right, obviously,
not right.
as we see the values there. So we're going to make our own
Math is hard.
rating.
Math is hard.
Math is hard, especially when you already went through a 5-game series.
Yep.
True.
Right?
Utility-wise, again, what you're capable of and the tricks up your sleeve, hands down, FNATIC ONIC PH. Like, I'm not even going to question, like, what kind of damage they can do. Again, the coverage that they have. But when it comes down to simplicity and just execution, I got it for Black.
That's true. Like literally everything is just you press an ult near someone. So many things happen, and make sure that Oheb doesn't die. Sounds like an easy plan.
Just make the call.
Honestly, although I like the X-Borg pick itself, I am very 50-50 on it in the hands of a guy like Edward. I feel like you have to utilize the mechanics of a person like Edward.
I agree.
That's a little wasted on an X-Borg.
Yeah, there's
it's like
so
much.
much.
How Edward can you do a last insanity? You know what I mean?
So
like, that's about it. That's about
it.
what he's got.
There's
But
so much Abun Jingjing can do, man.
There's only so much, right? Like the range that you can control the flames.
Yeah, because like if you miss the positioning on the last insanity, and I'm assuming he has a flicker too.
Yeah.
This lineup, we'll see how it all turns out. Once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second match of the day. One of the teams going home here, BLACKLIST International or FNATIC ONIC Philippines, as they get us situated for game number 1 in this best of 5, a do or die situation.
All right, that's a purple start for both of our junglers, and there's very little leashing, to be honest. There's a babysitting cooperative here down bottom for Kelra, and yeah, this is gonna be tough for Oheb. They're gonna just space him out. Look, you can't even farm.
Oh, that's actually huge. That's probably one
He
minion
missed out
denied.
on so much.
As long as he gets the gold cart, he should be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty good start here. And obviously, we haven't seen what Super Prince can do yet. You don't want to group up in mid as much because you're going to get duality procs over and over.
All right, and what makes it worse, especially here in the first few minutes of the game, is there's a Master Assassin on the young Dwayne Pilas. That Claude is rocking Master Assassin. So unless they send someone home down bottom to protect Oheb, to help him out, it's going to be tough for him to farm.
Okay, and with that, this little bit of poking going on here too, and I think that's right. You got to put Hanji here, so of course Oheb doesn't continue to get bullied. Of course, they'll have to go ahead and rotate. That's good reaction.
Y'all saw that. It was anime-esque.
Anime-esque. But hey, both that lane, both the gold laners here, of course, in a way, want that gold lane experience.
Yeah, for the meantime, obviously, we will see. We haven't seen any big King Kong movements yet, but expect that to happen, to change soon, as we are going to see a very Very quiet start to the turn.
This is, oh, hold up.
Look at that poke.
Oh, Ragar, we're out.
All right. Edward now hits level 4 first before Gem. Here's the thing. This is a relatively more quiet game and maybe series compared to how Blacklist and Minano went at it. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They were going for kills minute 1.
That's what I said. Oh, hold on. Jump in.
Starts off with the penalty zone and the wild charge.
Whoa!
Haji, they take care of Imam, and he goes down for first blood. Not to mention taking that turtle on the way out.
Good start there. They get the objective. They get the kill for FNATIC ONIC Philippines. And with that, too, you can see this. Even Kelra still really trying to dominate this lane against Zoheb, but that's a great start for FNATIC ONIC.
I got to give it to Escalera. He went for Haji. He knows he's the more valuable target in that moment.
And why, right? You usually say, oh, no, it's supposed to be Yue. It's supposed to be Sensui even. No, at this point in the game, it's Haji who has 2 free CCs that are non-ults. So if you take that down out of the equation for Blacks International this early on, then you're in for an easy turtle take. That's what happened.
That's true.
So at this point, you know, and we were talking about this before that turtle fight broke out, it's been relatively quiet, but now with this bit of a lead that they already have, you can see how much they want to move it around the map. Not to mention, oh, hold on. Kelra.
This time around, it's going to be Blacklist or being very proactive, trying to get some damage onto Kelra here.
We're out of here.
Big movement, special delivery all the way back to the bottom.
You see the mastery on the mechanics on the Filipino Savage? He could have panicked and pressed the Purify, but he's like, nope, I know I'm not going to die.
Yeah, I can walk.
Understands the limits.
Yeah. And even on the diversion, he knows that he could have gotten swung at by the Eternal Guard. And he's like, nope.
Yeah.
Prince says, you know what, we're going to get out of here.
That's
we're fine.
Mastery and knowledge of your opponents, the cooldowns.
Game sense.
It really does form together into a really good package that makes the Filipino Savage who he is.
Yep, well, which makes this matchup all the more, again, hold up.
Oh, okay. Oheb getting the lockdown here from all angles. Gonna go down once more to Escalera's power here. And no one can walk out easy. Another Guardian's Barrier popping up. Slow down UN Haji.
And they just walk out like that?
Like, that was so many things thrown at Oheb that even the entropy wasn't enough to save him. Oh, go in again.
Full calm calculated. Kelra goes down through the guard.
They get payback.
All that he took.
A moment of vulnerability. It seems like Kelra may have forgotten where he was.
That's a moment. Maybe overestimated the amount of power they have, but here comes Gem, diving in with penalty zone. Haji's on the side, already on Primal Wrath. Good damage all across the board. Relatively safe, still going to come out with the turtle. No contest.
Objective secured. Again, great positioning here. If you just watch FNATIC ONIC Philippines, the way that they move around the objective and even force Sensui, again, on a Fredrin, who is known for being able to dance, was not able to get in position that they wanted to for that. So now, 2 objectives in their hands. And Blacklist, although they found at least, you know, Kelra earlier on, we'll see how they respond to this. How have the items fallen into place?
All right, so far you got about 200 gold up on Kelra. I'd say that's just under significant, right? Like it won't really matter up until I would say if they take this down, then that's gonna matter. All right,
that matters.
He understood the pressure of what went down about a minute ago, and he's like, I have to make up for it. So with that said, I like that Gem also picked up the Radiant Armor. I think Escalera and King Kong should also beeline their way into building Radiant Armor rather now than later, right? Because that's what? All magic for them.
Oh my goodness, look at that! 3 people being knocked around there by King Kong's heavy spin, and now he's going to be one who is answered immediately.
Oh, they jump in!
It's an all-in double kill for Super Fritz.
That's a twofer. That's a trade, Sensui and Haji for King Kong. And I reckon King Kong could have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that wall. If not the wall, I'm not so sure if the Ursa was still there. Oh, the headbutt! Edward!
Big damage!
Delay damage!
Oh! Revenge! Jeez Louise!
And they say Gem is the weak link. And they say Gem is the weak link.
How about damn it?
That's the body of Gem.
The body of Gem.
The BOJ.
The BOJ.
BOJ.
Folks, on record, Gem is currently the oldest active MLBB player in MPL Philippines, Season 13, and his mechanics are up to par against Agent Zero.
Yeah, you got to feel good about that if you're Gem. And now with that, look at the lead that they have for FNATIC ONIC Philippines. And with that, they're going to go ahead and just grab themselves another objective. There's no contest that can happen from BLACKLIST International for this. They got to get prepped and ready for the Lord here, 2 minutes away.
7 minutes in, about 3,000 gold ahead, FNATIC ONIC PH. Can I just say, and I say this on behalf of all of the MLBB fans who are specifically watching MPL PH season in, season out, I gotta say, I am at home. This is the familiar pace and the macro that the Philippines is known for. It's a game of inches. It's a game of small objectives and little kills where it matters. Because look at that. They know that they don't need to kill anyone from BLACKLIST to take that tier 1.
They don't have to fight if they don't want to. And a lot of times they're actually just responding to the attempts of BLACKLIST. And usually it's FNATIC ONIC Philippines that's pulling out on top right now. Kelra gonna check that, spots him out, and even
so much
off.
damage going into the body of Oheb has. Gives the entry get away.
Haji.
And now Haji, the pressure, gets taken up and overwhelmed by a FNATIC ONIC.
Escalera saves Kelra.
That was a layered engage into a re-engage, into a retreat, and they're not even done.
Yeah, they're going straight up to that turret, get as much gold and as much damage as you can on that turret.
All right, check it out. Abun Jingjing down bottom, making quick work. Quick
Another
rotation. Look at this diversion.
Got another move to catch that
Sense
wave.
Gem. Go get him, Gem. Dude.
see the utility? See the utility? It's like, all right, I know it's going to take you like 20, 30 seconds to get down there.
I got you.
I'll just cut it in half.
Yeah.
They don't need these fights. They can just play the gold game. And they're winning it. Efficiency-wise, going across the map, like they're getting each and every single gold on the map as much as they can. And they're getting 4.6k gold lead without even any major team fights.
Yeah, I mean, half of these kills on FNATIC ONIC PH are their kills, and then the others are just responses from BLACKLIST.
Yeah.
And they're still going. Again, now this time, Kelra's job, I don't know what his turret damage is going to be for this game, but it's out of this world right now as another turret's going to fall there on the bottom side. And with that, Lord is now up. And look at the advantage in terms of space that FNATIC ONIC PH has here. So BLACKLIST International, it looks like they still want to contest it. They still want to go in, try to dance this off.
Yeah, nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free, especially since Yue hasn't died yet. He's one of the cores, one of the main reasons why and how BLACKLIST might be able to clap back here. 5,000 gold, that's nothing to scoff at. But mind you, remember, BLACKLIST has a lot of CC. But they haven't timed out Kelra's Purify, so they know they're counting out on it. They're waiting until they get the signal, and then they can lean hard.
That should be the signal right there. Good positioning already from everyone on FNATIC ONIC. That Guardian Sparrow makes sure that it's going to be hard for Oheb to get in without the entropy. And now there's going to be a check here. Obviously, no one's going to go down there.
That's a fake out.
It will be the Lord pick.
Lord. Oh, he's
now on top. No contest once more.
Okay. Again, you have to really admire the way that FNATIC ONIC PH dances around the objectives. The way they zone, the put pressure, and make it so difficult for BLACKLIST International to even move toward it.
And what's crazy is, I don't know if it's just the fatigue of having casted that slobber knocker earlier on, but I can't think of an analogy of what FNATIC ONIC PH is doing, wherein they're literally just saying, I'm going to take this. If you can stop me, come on in. But if you can't, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like, what else in life is like that? Nothing is free, but FNATIC ONIC PH is playing in a way wherein it seems like it is.
And BLACKLIST can only do this for so long. There's only so much turrets you can give away. So, I don't know how long they can keep this up.
It's interesting because I feel for BLACKLIST right now. They're trying to find ways to make Edward do something. They're trying to get Haji to get in a good engage and then have Sensui tank up hard enough, peel hard enough in the front lines for Oheb to do something. But right now, it's just not happening.
They're just gapped. Like, if you look across the board, they have such a big gap to deal with here in terms of items and levels. And with that, they're going to try to hold on the best they can to some of these turrets. Escalera not going to find the connection he's looking for.
Warning shot?
Yeah, warning shot. It's like, hey, look at me.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
What am I supposed to see? And right now, it's
Hodge!
Oh, Haji!
Whoa!
Blocked by the Guardian's Barrier, and Gem diving in with the penalty zone, pushing everyone back. But the minions are gone.
All right, was there a Guardian's barrier there? Is that why Haji
There
was
was
just
a Guardian's barrier.
He just stood there like for 2 seconds.
Couldn't he have flickered? At least defensively?
All right, something tells me maybe he just knew it was coming.
And he's like, all right, I'm just...
This is not going to happen. I'm not safe anymore.
It's like that analogy you were looking for just a minute ago.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like it in real
Try
life.
to stop me. You can't.
It just happens. Oh, here we
Until
go.
when is going to be the target here? Kelra is done waiting. Went in, got his money, went out.
Yep, at that point, this is really what you're looking for. I mean, Kelra has had one heck of a game aside from that one death he had earlier on. They're still going.
Still going hard, wild charge, just to make sure Haji is in place while everyone gets to work. King Kong falls, you get damage.
Gem.
He's going to go down as well. Gem with kill. Sensui following suit. 3 members remaining for FNATIC.
2 for 4. They eventually crack bottom lane inhibitor. The damage has been done. And FNATIC ONIC just walking out like nothing happened. Again, they did take down King Kong. They did take down Gem. But here's the thing. I didn't even notice this. King Kong has no kills. He's an objective machine. That doesn't count in the shutdown. There's very little gold turnover for Black. I mean, FNATIC ONIC still sitting at about 7, 8K gold.
That's what I'm saying. King Kong as a player has really developed over the seasons from when we've seen him previously to where he is now, because he either plays games like this or he's pure just, let me get these objectives, or he's playing a utility tank or even aggressive utility tank and getting kill after kill. So right now it's mostly just, hey, I trust Escalera and Gem to be that front line that we need, and we're fine with that. I can focus on the dances with these lords, with those turtles earlier on. And even given how this whole thing has gone, Blacklist International still wants to show face here. You heard the conceal going to be used, but they're just going to zone out the rest of Blacklist once again, as they've done time and time. Sensui's still looking for an angle to enter.
I still don't know how long they can keep this up, but right now they know that they cannot give this away for free. And the reset here, just trying to gauge how much they can push it.
Wow.
And right now, it has been removed. Firaga armor in 1 sweep.
That's a early first insanity there. And just like that again!
They gave it away again!
I'm gonna take this, alright?
Space! Into Edward's face! What the heck, man? That was fearless.
Oh, now they can do the longest diversion.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the Claude and the Lo Yi.
Of course.
It is. That's what they're going to play around here with.
You can almost trademark that.
Fellas, 10K. 10K now.
10K?
Oh, man. Blacklist, can they somehow stay in this game here? Oheb is... Okay, he picks up the Divine Glaive at least. He's got, what, 4 items that he needs, but even so, you can already just count on the fact that FNATIC ONIC VH is just going to force this as they now make their way for that mid-turret Lord on the bottom side.
Oh, man, if Blacklist keeps this up, they're going to get the Pacifist achievement. They're not fighting them.
Escalera again, conceal.
Trying to go hard here. Oheb, I don't think he has the damage. Maybe that's why they're kind of just waiting it out, waiting for ONIC VH to make a move, and now FNATIC are going to fight it out. Oheb with the entropy, doing enough damage to take out 1, but not going to be enough to take out Kelra. And just like that, they're going to fizzle out. FNATIC ONIC Philippines get game number 1.
And man, oh man, have they prepared for playoffs. You can see it in that game number 1 here from FNATIC ONIC Philippines as they go 1-0 into the series against Blacklist.
Yeah, I'm going to say now, the only real foil to Fredrin is Akai.
Yeah.
That's it.